Going guys, Timewarpz here, and welcome back to Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. This is part 4 of my personal top 100 Dokkan units. If you haven't checked out the other parts, definitely look at them. They're definitely worth going through the process to see who I think is my personal top 100. In this video, we're going to be going over my number 70 to 61. And without further ado, to start off this video, we have the LR transforming Broly. This Broly is from the Second Coming movie. Now, for those who haven't seen it, this boy right here is the legendary Super Saiyan. As I probably mentioned in the other parts, if you haven't checked those out, take a look. This Broly is special. He was one of the first few to start the trend for the active skills. Now, with the active skill, it came at a price. It started here after transforming. With it, it was determined that he would get Ki plus 24 and attack plus 48% for one turn. Now, while it's great for one turn, it's not great going forward. I mean, his passive gives him a good thing. He gets attack and defense plus 100% when performing a super attack. He gains an additional attack plus 88% if it is an ultra super attack. He launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack. But that's when he's facing one enemy. He launches an additional super attack when facing 2 or more enemies. So basically in events where you're going to face more enemies, he's going to be very useful. And with the active skill, he gives you one free ultra super attack. However, upon his release, he did not have a single voice line for this active skill. He was the first to never have it until recently. It's somewhat decently recently. However, he is going to be hitting hard for a legendary unit. Even at 69%, nice. He still hits hard. He's going to be dealing some massive damage. And when he's paired right, you've got a good thing going on. Now, moving on to number 69. This one is nice. It really is. And it's really fitting too. The Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and Bulma that rages out. Now, this is a unit that does counter. His passive gives an attack and defense boost of 100%, and he counters normal attacks with tremendous power. Aside from that, he is able to rage for one turn when your HP is less than 30%. This Vegeta right here, he has several attacks in this phase. There is no way you're not going to get a super attack. I mean, it's literally guaranteed. From Ki plus 1, you get Big Bang Attack. With Ki plus 8, you get Final Flash. At 12, when you fill out his super attack bar, you are going to get the Furious Gallic Gun. In any case, you're going to be doing damage with this unit. Given he's also rainbowed, for me in any case. He does not have a passive skill. He does not have any categories apparently. This Vegeta is a powerful unit if you do manage to rainbow him. However, you also have to do everything else in order to make him a very versatile unit. In the same respect though, why did I just do that? He is a super class lead, giving Ki plus 3 in attack and defense and HP plus 40%. Despite being as decent as he is, his leader skill is not recommended for more experienced players unless you're literally in a need situation. whether it be the Joint Forces, Vegeta's family, or the Exploding Rage. Those 3 categories right there are going to be his main categories. And despite having those lack of the categories, he does make up with everything else. Being defensive, having a good attack stat, and having a decent HP stat. Now then, moving on to 68, we have the Strength Super Saiyan God Vegeta. This is a boy that was released during the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. Now he is a super strength lead. But hold on now. He also does link well with these other categories. He has plenty to work off of, whether it be your movie heroes, your realm of gods, the pure Saiyans. He's got it here, he's got it there. He is a unit that is a decent hitting unit. Now his passive skill, he gives Ki +3, and he boosts your attack and defense by 100%, and you have a high chance of guarding all attacks. And you have a high chance of stunning the attacked enemy when there is a Buoy Boss's category enemy. Now, he is going to be a very important unit when running a Movie Heroes team, a Realm of Gods team, and you're needing to grind out Movie Boss category medals. Not only will you be able to guard attacks, yeah, like he already says right here, that stun is going to come in handy. Even if you think it won't, it will in the early phases of your fights. Now then, let's talk about his stats. His defense stat could be better. His HP stat and attack stat are pretty good. They're decent for this unit. As far as the importance of this unit, he was something we had not expected to see in the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. However, when we did see it, it was a shock. Like, who would have figured that this would be the art for the Vegeta? I mean, we saw Goku's. I mean, when would be the day we saw this form from Vegeta? When would be the day be about that movie? Now, moving on to number 67. Now, this unit here does have a lot of slack to him. The UR Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. His stats are okay. His attack stat is amazing, so is his HP stat. His defense could be better. However, he is able to boost your fusion category by Ki +3 and HP attack and defense plus 150%. He also raises your tech type Ki by Ki +3, HP attack and defense plus 50%. In terms of a fusion unit, he is a definite worth grind. However, he is, given his older age, his importance has been replaced, essentially, with a better unit. However, that doesn't mean he is totally useless. He's able to boost attack plus 120%. Extreme class enemies lose attack and defense plus 20%, and you have a great chance of evading enemy super attack and countering with tremendous power. Now, for me, this man right here, has been on point with dodging the super attacks. So, but it's not always guaranteed, not always. But it has been on point in most important occasions. This is a unit you should not overlook, because if you do, you are going to regret it. I personally say that you will regret overlooking this unit. Now, moving on. We have number 66. We have the UR Tech Future Trunks. This one right here. He's from the Goku Black arc. However, he does get better with time. When you first transform, he's able to boost your attack and defense plus 120%. He gains Ki +1 for an additional attack and defense plus 10% at the start of the turn, maxing out at plus 4 Ki, and attack and defense plus 80%. However, at his final phase is where he is his strongest. This right here is the pinnacle of our future Trunks. Now, as you can see, his stats are they're outstanding. His defense is high, you have a high attack, and your HP is high as well. You're going to be hitting hard with this unit and defending a lot of damage. And with his passive skill, he gains attack plus 30% and defense plus 10% per Ki sphere obtained. His attacks are effective against all types, and he randomly changes Ki spheres to a certain type, tech excluded, to tech Ki spheres. He does this once only. Once. So if you activate, once he's in this phase, you have to take advantage of the opportunity. If you miss out on it, it's a waste of your turn. That is going to be a waste of his potential. Now, moving on to number 65, we have the Agility Fruit Turles. Now, one of the things I like about you're Rainbow, of course. You have a decent defense. Your HP is high. Your attack is a decent range. And not to mention, your super attack has a chance to stun. He leads the movie bosses category, giving your base stats an increase of 150% and Ki +3. However, that's for the movie bosses. He also boosts the extreme class by Ki +3, HP and attack and defense plus 50%. Now, he gets better. His passive allows your allies to gain Ki +3 and attack plus 40%. Your superclass enemies will lose 15% attack, and when you activate your Tree of, when he activates the fruit from the Tree of Might, he gets a boost. Let me just say, he gains attack and defense plus 130%. It recovers 15% HP, and your superclass enemies will lose 80% of their defense at the start of the turn. Now, here's something people don't realize. This right here, if you can read right here, despite having a 25% chance to activate, it can be reactivated over time. Now, should you heal yourself, or be at a consistent less than 80%, you can pop this transformation, I want to say at least twice, because that's how many I've gotten at least. He's going to be a very, very versatile unit in your movie bosses category. And he also does a bonus with being able to high chance to stun the enemy. Now this Turles, I personally think he's also worth the grind. He's a good unit, but he's not the best. In my personal opinion, he's not my favorite. Now that, moving on, we have number 64. We have the legendary physical Angel Vegeta. Now, as you can see right now, his HP and attack are through the roof. His defense being insanely amazing as well. Yes, he is rainbowed, but still, even less than a rainbowed percentage, he is going to be high in his HP, and he's going to be a high attacker. Not to mention, he also has a ult unit super attack. Now, in order to activate this, you need to basically have your ultimate super attack, ultra super attack, and you need a Goku from the Majin Buu saga on the same turn. Despite it being very restricted in that aspect, he does make a good addition to the Majin Buu saga category, along with the Worthy Rivals category. Aside from that, He also boosts an attack and defense plus 70%, an additional attack and defense plus 4% for every time your ki rises by 1, up to 70%. He gains ki plus 3 when the name of an ally whose name is containing the same turn, Goku. Basically, another Goku on your team is not Youth, Captain Ginyu, Junior, etc. You'll gain an additional ki plus 3 when there is a Majin Buu Saga category ally whose name includes Goku attacking in the same turn. Basically, he is going to be revolving around Goku a lot. And now, his active skill. He's able to boost your ki plus 1, attack plus 59%, and gives an additional defense plus 78 for 1 turn. However, this can be activated when there's a Majin Buu Saga category ally whose name includes Goku attacking in the same turn from the 3rd turn of the start of battle. This can be done once only. So, as I mentioned earlier, he is a Goku-centric unit. But given the amount of Gokus in that single category itself, I doubt you'll find a unit that this Vegeta will not surround. Next up, we have number 63, the legendary physical Prime Battle Krillin. You were a grind, let me just say that. And not only does he have a chance to hit all your enemies, but he also has a medium chance of stunning them. Krillin right here, he is a very underutilized unit. He doesn't have many good units to his name. This, however, is the one exception. His stat boosts aren't the best. They're not. In fact, they're probably gonna be better. But despite that, though, he makes for a fantastic Earthlings lead, considering your other Earthling leads aren't as good as this one right here. So when it comes to running category teams, especially the Earthlings, this Krillin is a unit you'll want to grind out. Definitely worth the grind. Now then, we kick the next thing off with your physical Tien. Tien. Being another Earthlings category lead, he is a decent unit. He greatly lowers attack and defense, not bad. And when it comes to his passive, he gains ki plus 3 and attack and defense plus 150%. He gains an additional attack plus 70% when performing a super attack. Majin Buu Saga category, along with the superclass allies, gain attack plus 30% and defense plus 50, and you have a high chance of stunning the attacked enemy. This Tien here, yet again, there aren't many good Tiens out there. This Tien right here for the Majin Buu Saga category will do you some good, along with him being on the Earthlings category. Those two categories are going to be his highlights. I mean, everything else he has as well, Saviors or the Rivals, Protected Hope, he is primarily going to be one of your Earthling leads, or he's going to be a great boost for your Majin Buu Saga category team. And now we come to number 61. We have You Are Int Bota Mangeta. Where are you? This boy right here, his stats are mediocre. I mean, his HP stats are fantastic. His attack stat is decent. His defensive stat could be a lot better. Now then, hold on now. If his stats are that bad, what puts him up here? Now, here's why. He gains ki plus 3, an attack and defense boost of 100%, and he guards. His guard is activated when his HP, or when your HP is below 80%. Basically, he's going to be tanking your damage on a Universe Survival Saga team, the Universe 6 team, Joint Forces, and Revenge. he's going to be defensive when your HP is below 100%, below 80%. This unit right here should not be underestimated for his somewhat decent, could be better stats. Gogeta right here is going to be a very, very defensive unit. Not to mention his super attack also raises your defense for 30% for 6 turns. 6 turns of an additional 30% defense boost. That is worth the super attack, especially when you put it into the multi-strikes, whatever given me at the time. I gave him crits and his evasion, because, you know, his defense isn't good. His defense isn't good, so you gotta make up with some dodging. That's how I do it anyways. Gonna leave this guy right up here. Anyways, this is gonna do it for part 4 of my top 100 Dokkan units of my personal favorites. If you liked the video, hit subscribe, smash the like button, ring the notification bell. Comment down below, like, what do you want to see next? And who do you think will be at the top spot? Who do you think? Now then, I will see you all in the next video. Timewarpz out.
What you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to